DreAllDay.com.
Was my man MrFoamerSimpson. I know a lot of you watch MrFoamerSimpson. I've seen him come up real quick on YouTube. All the subscribers he's got, all the views he's getting on the stuff he puts out. Foamer does basically a lot of sneaker reviews. He shows the shoes from different angles. He talks about the different aspects of each shoe, the stuff that he likes. I see that the sneaker review thing is a big thing on YouTube. Now, me personally, I'm not really into sneakers like that. I think I'm looking at the sneakers I got, I think I own maybe 10 pairs of sneakers total to my name, and most of them is basketball sneakers. Y'all seen it work on your game, hyper dunks that I did. But that's pretty much all I do with sneakers. I did one review of sneakers when I first got the Nike Plus hyper dunks, but I wasn't even doing it in that angle, like the way that these guys do, that Foamer does so expertly. But actually, a lot of you probably don't know that me and MrFoamerSimpson, we know each other from back in 2008 when I used to live in Tampa Bay. We actually played ball together several times. We played in a couple leagues together, played in some pro-ams together, we played some pickup ball together. He was a point guard. He did a good job because he was getting me the ball. So shout out to MrFoamerSimpson for that. But without further ado, basically what I'm going to do here is ask a bunch of questions to him. He's going to respond to the questions, and I'm going to give y'all his information so y'all can go to his channel, check him out, see what he's doing over there, and that's that. So let's get right into it. First of all, MrFoamerSimpson, welcome to the Work on Your Game community. We appreciate you for doing this video. First, we want you to tell us who you are, where you are from, where you at now, what you do on YouTube, and why you started doing what you do on YouTube.
What's up, everybody? First off, thanks to Dre for having me. I really appreciate it. My name is Mike. I am from New York City, but I currently live in the Tampa Bay area. I have a YouTube channel called MrFoamerSimpson, where I do sneaker reviews on everything from Jordans to Foamposites to New Balance and Asics, all kind of kicks.
Aquafina Jumpman on the heels. Exhibit will put a jacuzzi in your trunk with the quickness. Straight cash, homie. He didn't get my cornbread though, Claude.
I started making videos a little over a year ago. I had just got knee surgery, and so I had a lot of downtime, a lot of time on my hands. I've always loved sneakers, and so doing reviews just seemed like something that I could really have fun with.
Oh, you probably know over here in the Work on Your Game community, this is a mostly basketball channel, games, workouts, drills, tutorials, etc. So we got to ask you, do you play basketball at all? Where'd you like playing at? Where are your favorite places to play? Who are the best players you've played against? Who are your favorite teams or team? Who's your favorite player or players?
Yes, I do play basketball. Been a hooper my whole life. Pretty much been patting the rock since I was in Pampers. Played in high school, college, and also professionally in Canada, Mexico, Germany, and Chile. Like I said, I had knee surgery, so I was out for a while. Didn't play last season anywhere. Just been rehabbing, recovering, trying to get back right. But I plan on playing again somewhere very soon. I don't really have a favorite place to play necessarily. To me, it's more so who and not where. If the competition is good, if the run is good, then I like it. Pretty much simple as that. And I've played against a lot of really good players, a lot of NBA guys and whatnot. But I think the coldest dude that I ever played against was DeJuan Wagner from Camden, New Jersey. This was back when I was playing AAU, and he was a few years ahead of me, but I always played up. And he was on a team called Del Val, and we actually ran into them several times. And I mean, this dude was just cold-blooded, man. He was definitely a problem. My favorite team, no question, New York Knicks. My favorite player, Chris Mullin, easy.
Now we get into the sneakers. What are your 3 favorite basketball shoes to play in, and why?
Number 1, numero uno, has got to be the Adidas Pro Model. We were sponsored by Adidas back in high school, and for 3 or 4 years, that's pretty much all I would hoop in. I was absolutely killing kids in those joints, so I got to pick those for number 1. Second would be the Nike Hyperdunk, the original joint back from like '08. I probably ran through 10 pairs of those at least. Rounding out the trio, number 3, gotta go with the Kobe 6. Initially, I was a little hesitant to playing them just because it was a low top, and I had never hooped in a low top. But as soon as I laced them up, I fell in love with them, and it was a wrap.
And being that you do a lot of reviews on sneakers, what is it that you look for? When you look for a new pair of basketball shoes to play in, what is it that you're looking for in those shoes? What are the details that people might not know about, that you know about when you're looking at shoes to determine if it's a good shoe for you to play in or if it's not a good shoe for you to play in?
I'm a hooper before anything else, so when I'm looking for a sneaker to play ball in, I don't get too caught up in the details and the little intricacies. You know, I just look at performance and comfort. If it feels good when I'm playing, if I'm playing well in it, then that's what I rock with. The only way to really know if a sneaker works for you is by trying it out. You know, people come in all different shapes and sizes and wide feet and skinny feet. Not to mention people like different fits and feels when they're on court. So the only way to really know what sneaker is best for you is to lace them up and get it on.
What is, in your opinion, the best on-court shoe, basketball shoe that has come out in 2013, and what is it that makes that shoe better than all the rest of the shoes that have come out?
The CP 3.6 AE. I'm just getting back on the court like I mentioned earlier, so I haven't really played in as many sneakers as I normally would have at this point in the year, but those are definitely my favorite. It's a low top, which I prefer now. The cushioning is pretty good on it. The traction is fantastic. And just the fit and feel overall is great on those. So those are definitely my favorite.
And the last question. When you hear the phrase, work on your game, what does that mean to you?
To me, that just means practice. A lot of people want to get to a certain level, but they're not willing to put in the time and invest the hours necessary, you know, to reach that level. So to me, work on your game means just that. Get off the couch and put in the work.
And lastly, of course, MrFoamerSimpson, first of all, thank you for coming through and doing this video, sharing your knowledge and expertise with the Work on Your Game community. Now, please tell us, where can we find you on YouTube? What kind of content can we expect from you once all these people viewing this video go subscribe to your channel? What can we expect from you on your channel in the past? What's going on in the present? What can we expect in the future? And also tell us, where can we find you outside of YouTube? Somebody wants to reach you away from YouTube, where can we find you? Are you on social media? Are you on Twitter, Instagram? What's the other sites? Whatever else you got. Tell us where else we can find you outside of YouTube. And whatever else you want to say, this is your open forum. Say what you got to say.
You can check out my YouTube channel. The name is MrFoamerSimpson. In the past, I've primarily done sneaker reviews from a fashion and style perspective. But now that I'm back on the court, I'm going to start doing some actual performance reviews as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Vine, and Facebook at MrFoamerSimpson. It's the same name across the boards, so hit me up and let's chop it up. Thanks again to Dre for having me. I really appreciate it, homie. And thank you to everybody watching. I appreciate you as well. And until next time, MrFoamerSimpson, out.
Work on your game.
This is TT from New York, Nike, swoosh all day, work on your game.